prices and how they are in terms of where they are for August, or the 11th of August, 2021. The last video I did of this on where I looked at the prices was July the 22nd, so 19 days ago. And my portfolio then was £30,000, and it's now gone up to 45, almost £46,000 going on here. So there's been some minor changes going on. And we'll look at the differences going forward with that. So let's just double check that everything is running. If any of you've got any questions, happy to answer them before we just get started on the video. But yeah, that's just checking that is me actually live on YouTube just now. Okay, cool. So in the portfolio, you can see my majority of my portfolio is in Ethereum and Bitcoin. They are my two largest holdings. I'm wanting to increase my Bitcoin holding. I know Ethereum is possibly going to be having a greater increase than Bitcoin, but my goal, the goal is always to try and, for me, to get to be what's known as a whole coiner, a one coiner, owning a whole Bitcoin. And the way I'm going to get to whole Bitcoin is trading my other currencies when they're at a better value. So Ethereum just now, I've got around about 6 Ethereum. And the idea is there is speculation that in the future, if you sold 6 Ethereum, that could be worth 1 Bitcoin. So it's like, oh, that sounds quite interesting. So on the coin market cap, if we look at this, currently, if we see, I'll just take out the ETH line here. So currently you can see the blue is the price. So price of Ethereum getting up to just under £3,000 there. £2,958. That's how high it went. I was going to sell some when I got to 3,000, never got there. And the yellow, or the orange, I should say, is its value in comparison to Bitcoin. So as you can see, it's kind of followed each other quite closely, and then it's been bouncing around the region of when it went all the way up to we could say 1 Ethereum was 7.6% of a Bitcoin. And then it's gone down to 5.6% of a Bitcoin. Just now, currently, it is just under the 7% of a bit. So 1 Ethereum is under 7% of a Bitcoin. The goal is wait until Ethereum gets, starts going stronger and stronger and stronger against Bitcoin, and when it's up to maybe like 1 or 12% of a Bitcoin. If we go to the year, it's as high as has been 8% of a Bitcoin. If we go to its max, though, all the way back in 2018, when we sold there, it went up to 1/10 of a Bitcoin. So 1 Ethereum was 1/10 of a Bitcoin, or 10% of a Bitcoin. But its highest was in 2017. It got up to, let's just double check that one, almost 14% of a Bitcoin. Oh, so that's the goal. Maybe just holding onto my Ethereum, holding onto my Bitcoin, and when it gets to the point where an Ethereum is 14%, 15% of a Bitcoin, then might sell a couple of my Ethereum into Bitcoin to try and balance the portfolio a little bit, but also just to be more of a Bitcoin holder. So that's where it is just now. So Ethereum just now is just over £2,300. That's a pretty good area to be. Its highest was just under £3,000. So we can see on the right here, it's only 25% away from its all-time high. And again, in the crypto markets, things can change violently very quickly. It recently just had its London fork, which has given it a slight deflationary aspect, or a more controlled inflationary aspect to its production of more currency. So that's been good for the tokenomics going on there. But let's go back. So that's Ethereum just now. And yeah, so in the last 19 days, I haven't put any more money in. Oh, I put £350 in. I haven't moved anything else. And I think 3 days ago, I put in about another £150 just that was sitting in my account. So I went and did that and spread that across a couple of currencies. But that, yeah, less than £1,000 definitely has been added in terms of actual money out of my account. But my value has gone up by £16,000 in less than a week, in less than a month. So that's, if you just stick and hold, you're gonna do all right. The currencies, I'm happy. Crypto.com coin has started to move up again. I was buying some of that down at 7 pence. I think it went down to. Let's see, in the last 90 days. I initially got into it 90 days ago, where it was around about. Hold on, I'll just take away the ETH and Bitcoin values here. 90 days ago. Yeah, no, maybe it's even longer than, yeah. Yeah. I literally bought into Crypto.com at its peak. I bought £300 of it at 18 pence. And then more and more and more. And then I've been very much something which I have been dollar cost averaging into that. And my actual break even is around about 8.5 pence. So that's worked out okay for myself. Also, I'm getting interest on it all the time, so that's been good going there. And that was finally starting to go up. So at its lowest, we did go down 6.3 pence, 6.4 pence, and it's still around about 50% below its max. It's still got a 2x from here. It can do. It's still go from 10 pence. It could easily get up to 20 pence. So it could be doubling my money in that. And we're talking about in a time period of just a couple of days to get that going, to get that to bounce back up. So that's going. I'm happy with that one there. Let's see what else we've got here. So any changes? Swissborg, that has been performing spectacularly poorly. I haven't been impressed with that. I'm wondering if this is just a good time to be buying in because it's the build up before the pump. But that hasn't moved as much as I want. My break-even point on Swissborg is around about pretty much spot on 70 pence. It's currently at 53 pence. I did manage to buy some at the bottom, which was 34 pence. I think I got there. But I'm throwing like £15, £5, £10, £15 on the Swissborg app. It's really easy just to do these small denominations of it and put it into a yield earning wallet. So I would like that to be a lot higher than where it is. I think it should be at around about 70, 75, 80 pence. I did buy some at its peak as well. So Swissborg, I've literally bought at the top and at the bottom. The top was £1, 12 pence, and the bottom has been about 34 pence. So there's been a big range there, but yeah, I can easily see this doubling my money. So I've got just over 6,800 Swissborg tokens, which is around about £3,500. So that can go up double. So that could be £7,000 going on there. I'm confident in that. But the question is it going to be a double or is it going to be a triple or a quadruple? So that's where my next one, Polkadot. Polkadot has done very well for me so far. The numbers I've got down here are nonsense numbers, but I managed to buy some at about £8. So we're almost at double already. So a double profit with Polkadot here. I didn't have any of these until about a month and a half ago. Crypto.com started doing a 12% yield if you stake it for 3 months on their yield farm, and so I just started buying loads of it, and I knew it was at a low price. So it has been going up. It's gone up quite a bit. It's doubled its value for me so far, and I'm happy I got to the 100 dot level, the 100 Polkadot. You can see there, it's in 100 dot. Can you see that? Just there. The next one, Polygon, has been very slow to do anything. Fortunately, I've been buying that while it's been down as well. So I got into this one and I got over my 1,000 region. And it's only literally today and yesterday it's finally had a bit of a pump. It has been languishing around about the 50 pence region for quite a while. So if we see here, I'll take out the ETH marker here. So that's... Oh no, it's been like, yeah. So it went all the way down to under 46 pence. It went to earlier this month. So that was a bit of a bad time. Well, good time to buy is what that was. And then it's been bouncing around this kind of 60, almost 80 for what feels like a very long time. And only today, in the last couple of days, is pumped up from 81, boom, up to over £1. So 20, that's more than 20%, that's 30% in just a couple of days here. So finally that is having some action. It's still 50% away from its all-time high. So I can see that one again. If you manage to buy it, if you manage to buy any at 48 pence, you have already doubled your money. And I can see this doubling again. So you could quadruple your cash if you manage to buy that at the time there. So that's been quite good. In total, I think my total portfolio, because I went from 30 to 45, that means I've gained a 50% increase in my total outcome. That's actually, we'll have a look at which ones haven't done very well. Pancake Bunny, that's not doing the best for myself. That's like a Binance Smart Chain currency which got hacked. It used to be at like $400, and then it crashed because it got hacked, and it went down to about $30 and just hasn't really done very much after that. Anchor was meant to be doing something good today, but it hasn't really gone anywhere here. Exceed Me, again, I was buying that on the Pancake Swap, and nothing really happening with that one. Thorchain, that one has had a bit of a dump today as well, so that's not looking too good. And Chainlink, I'm happy with Chainlink. I bought that around about £12. Is now about 19, but it seems to be the slowest. It doesn't seem to be moving. Okay, the last couple of days, it's definitely had a bit of action, but it seems to be one of the more slower moving ones going on here. So out of my top cryptocurrency, we've got obviously the big boys, Ethereum and Bitcoin. After that, I've got my two exchange tokens, where owning these tokens gives you certain benefits. That's Crypto.com and Swissborg. Then I've got my kind of DeFi and my layer 2. So that's with Polkadot, Polygon, PancakeSwap. Solana is something which I'm also thinking of trying to get some more money into. So I've got 30 Solana. I'm moving some of my BNB into Solana to get, I just think Solana is going to be better. And on the FTX app, or what used to be known as Blockfolio, you can get 8% interest on that. So that's what I've been building my Solana portfolio on, is on the FTX. Cosmos is something which, again, that one, I remember being up at £18, is down at £10. I have no connection to that one, really. That's one I bought purely because of the fact that it was giving interest on Coinbase.com, Coinbase app. And I am quite happy once that one gets up to, £15, boom, selling it on. And when I sell it, what have I got? That'll be about £1,000. I'm going to put it all into Solana. Solana and Elrond is where I'm going to be moving that into. I feel Solana and Elrond and Chainlink are the ones which I really want to have more in my portfolio of. And then the rest, so Chainlink, I'm wanting to go up a little bit more. Stellar it has been having a good pump. That's gone up 23% in the last day or so. That has been particularly low for quite a while. VeChain, again, everyone complains that that's been low, but that has been at 5 pence for so long. It's now finally at 8 pence. So you're talking about a 30% increase going on there. And just everything is going to the moon. Cardano, finally, something's happening with Cardano. So Cardano has been around about £1 for so long. Let's have a look at this. Last 90 days. Look at how boring this is. Which is 95 pence, 97 pence, and then back down to 76 pence, and then up to 99 pence, and then finally we've had a massive pump, and it's gone up by 35% in the last. It's gone from £1 up to £1.35, and as lowest you could have got it at was 75 pence. So you could have almost doubled your money, like let's say 80% increase in your money there. So it's still very far. It is not far away from its all-time high. So if we look at its all-time high was £1.50, it's getting very close to that. And I think Cardano is something which we are going to see it going up. There are lots of talks about it becoming up to $5, so £3, £3.50, and I can see that definitely happening fairly soon there. So yeah, that's my current portfolio. Any changes I'm planning on doing here is of my BNB, my Binance coin. I've sold one of them, so I should only have one Binance coin there, and I'm redistributing that £200 into Bitcoin, Solana, and possibly into PancakeSwap, into some Cake. So just boosting my Cake levels, because I think that's still going to go quite well. So Solana up, Cake up, and Bitcoin up is where we're going for this. So that. But again, let's see. So in the last 20 days, it's gone up £16,000. Let's see if another 20 days we can redo this video, and if we're up another £15,000, and we break the will that be the £60,000 mark? So that'd be pretty cool. If in under 2 months, doubled my money from 30 trading, not investing, just literally sitting on cash and not selling. And that's always the trick. Just don't sell. Just sit and hodl is what it is. So anyway, there you go. That's the current market portfolio of how I've been going, and my thoughts going forward on this. So if there's any drastic changes, I'll let you know in the future. So there you go. Right. Okay. See y'all later. Bye-bye.